time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked the mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. I sadly mistaken, I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take a few to lose. Built to win, applied myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win, applied myself.
No, I didn't win an award. We just returning back to FFC with Coach. That's right. That's why I'm so excited. Yeah, we in week freaking 12. Week 12. We have, oh boy, this is the nitty gritty and the ugly of the NFL right here. It get dirty this part of the season. Just ask Joe Burrow and Deshaun Watson. It's just like where a team could catapult one ugly injury, then they drop. Now, granted, the Bills had a good win last week in week 11. I mean, not the Bills, the Browns had a good win. But bringing in Flacco, look, guys, I give so much support to Flacco. He's a Super Bowl winning champion. Okay, he's been in the playoffs since he was a rookie. It's just that ain't the answer. That ain't the answer, Bills. Sorry, that is not the answer. But outside of that, we have a great show for you today. Not a long one, because we do have football here in a couple hours that we got to get ready to watch. And that's pretty much what today's show is basically all about. It is, we got the Thanksgiving games. I have some fantasy news and updates for week 12. Waiver wire talk about pickups and personnel you drop. Excuse me. And then we also have fantasy scoring leaders, and of course, talking to Coach as normal. So as we do, before we get started, let's check out these chats. We got Teddy. Happy Thanksgiving, my guy. Thank you for joining. What's good? What's good, Joe? Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, bro. All right. Sam Howell is still leading the NFL in passing with 3,000. CJ Stroud ain't too far behind with 29. I give him that. So we're gonna talk about that too. We got some through basically half of the week 12 or week 11, basically updated players who have significant stats, basically. Wide receivers, defensive ends, or defensive players. I think they have the sack scoring leadership list up. So we're gonna talk a little football today. Get ready for these few games we got today, and no spoilers unless you ask me personally who you started sitting up. But we'll talk about that good old what's that thing called? Black Friday game. Yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow on Friday. While we talk about the rest of the week, and as we know, because we got 3 games today, a game on Friday, and a game on Monday. It's gonna be real thin games on Sunday. This Sunday, if you watch football, don't watch it with aggression. Don't watch it with if you know you're gonna lose, go ahead and lose. Take that L. It's Thanksgiving week. Be happy that you have food in your belly, a roof over your head, and the ability to play fantasy football. Because these are gonna be some ugly games this week. So we still got teams on bye week, right? So you might be losing after today and them Sunday games. Look, don't let them Sunday games put you in the fist. It's gonna be ugly. If you got 3 games today, and let's say you didn't start half the people who went off this today, or you started them and they didn't do it. Hey, it's gonna be pretty ugly. It's gonna be pretty ugly come Sunday. You're not winning. Go do some parlays because you ain't winning in fantasy. You can take that L with pride. That's the one thing about these holiday games, that stretch that you got to wait to see. If you only score based off the teams playing today, and you probably people starting, and you only come out of the day with like 27 points, but you ain't lose. You ain't winning. That's 3 games right there. You ain't really mustered up nothing. You got to come away with today, with the people playing. Yeah, you got to play with Yeah. So I got caught up in this news for today's game, but anyway, just that loss. Okay, it is what it is. Now, if you start them and you get them, you're gonna have a nice holiday. You know what I mean? If you walk away after today's games with like 75 points, maybe 56, 60, yeah, bro. You Sunday's gonna be really good for you. What's good, Caden? How you doing? All right, D, what we got, Teddy? We starting Kenneth Walker this week versus the 49ers? Hell no. What? Bro, they just said he might not. He doubtful. Oh, Teddy, no. This is Zach Cabernet show this Sunday, guy. Gino is back. Oh, man. Teddy, I'm glad you logged in today. Let me go ahead and get this. Let me get my notes real quick. Let's see here. Now, Teddy, I got to double check something for you. I don't think that's good information. Last time I checked, Kenneth Walker was doubtful. Let me go look. Teddy, don't be late to class this fall or this spring with one-on-one with coach. Don't be late. I want you on time, front and center. I will not let Joe do to you what he did to you this year. That 30-second draft. We're gonna prepare for 30 seconds. You can't, boy. You got your behind whipped in this draft, Teddy. I'm sorry. Let me see. Running backs. Kenneth Walker. He had a whole D next to his name. This ain't the Isaiah Ford show. Yeah, it said, okay, let's see. Let's go there. Let's go. Seahawks built to compete with 49ers on Thanksgiving. That ain't what I'm looking for. Nope. Because they said if he's good to go, there's still some risk present given the emergence of Zach Cabernet. Yes, sir. So, no, that is a no for Kenneth Walker. He's doubtful. And if he even plays, Pete Carroll he's not getting the ball that much, if at all. He might have his suit on. You might see him in there a couple times. And it might be the Zach Cabernet after that. But let me look at this emergence of Zach Cabernet because maybe I ain't watching enough Seattle games. Yeah. Last 2 games, he's had a pretty decent calling. So, yeah, it's a no for Kenneth Walker. That's an absolute no. Hold on. Do this right.
Hold up.
That's right. We got ourselves a super chat. Thank you, Joe. Let's see. What up, Coach? I'm torn. With Cooper Kupp being questionable, should I start Kupp or Dotson? You are torn because you have 2 bad options. Buddy, what else you got? What else is on that roster? That Kupp injury that's questionable, I'm just sorry. I'm not touching it. Kupp, he's going to ride the bench for me, and I'm going to have to be mad if he drops 27 on the bench. But for the safer bet with this point in the season, Jahan Dotson ain't showing no injury issues, so yeah, it's gonna have to be Dotson for me instead of Kupp. But I hope there's another option for you. Again, not that receiver, but is anybody looking for a quarterback? Tommy DeVito. That boy's available. I'm just saying. I got his name right this time. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what. Let me tell you something, y'all. Coach feel it comes from the state here. I know it. And Danny DeVito is winning my heart, people. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the jawline. I don't know if it's the hair. I don't know if it's the demeanor of, I got this. I can win that door. Give me a couple games. Give me a couple games. I got this. Come on, guys. Come on. No one is looking good out here. He don't want to look bad. Tommy, baby. Hey, you looking good, all right, okay? Give me one more game. But I'm just saying, if you're looking for a quarterback on the fly, it's glad to be Tommy for me. I'm liking what I see at the kid, and I knew Saquon Barkley is very, very happy. I don't know what it is, but he's doing it. Maybe it's just something Matt Jones couldn't do. Tommy was sitting there eating that good Italian in New York. Okay, visiting family in New York. Okay. He got an uncle down here in Miami that run the Heat. Let me stop. All Italians ain't related. Let me stop. I don't even know if he's Italian. I just love his name. But I don't know. It's something about Tommy. He won my heart in football. Okay. His first game was ugly, and he still dropped 13 points. Came out his second game, said I'm gonna do better. Dropped 287 yards, had 22 points in fantasy. Like, I don't know what else y'all guys want. Just saying. That's called progression. Okay. But we'll see. But yeah. We're going to stay away from Cup this week. Let's see here. Kate, what we got, boy? Start, sit, flex, Cabernet, Rashid, or Khalil Shakir. I'm going to go with Cabernet. I'm going to go with Cabernet in the flex. I like that. And again, Kenneth Walker is doubtful, and even if he does play, I still think they're going Cabernet's way. He's already pinching Walker's touches. Anytime you got a backup running back dropping 10, 12 points in fantasy, somebody's vulturing. And he's getting yards. He's having like 45 yards in rushing and like 30 yards receiving. Excuse me. So he's vulturing, like, really. So it's Zach Cabernet. We've been waiting. I mean, but again, they didn't draft him where they drafted him. And now you see where his progression is climbing. So sometimes we gotta let the coaches do their job. They weren't losing with him, and all he did was sit behind there and learn more. And now he's getting his own groove with the Seattle Seahawks. Vaughn, start your boy Metcalf today. Yeah, start Metcalf, bro. Yeah, start him. You're gonna have a game. Metcalf, especially with Geno back. Coach might have to take that back. They are playing the 49ers. I'm not saying that Metcalf can't score, but if you're okay with him getting like 11, 13 points, yeah, you can start him that. If you banking on him getting like 18, 20, not against this defense. Like, he might catch one touchdown if it don't go nobody else, and there go your points right there. Because 49ers don't look like they're giving up too many points. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, who else you got? Who are your other receivers? That's what I need to know first. Okay, you got a 12-man PPR. Shakir, let me look at you real quick, Shakir. Something about me. You taking over from Gabe Davis. You had 20 last week, but that's unsustainable. 3 for 115 is very unsustainable. 6 for 92 is sustainable. 4 for 47 is sustainable. Which could have got a touchdown. Looks like he's got one. No. He's only got 2 touchdowns on the season, though. He's not very heavily targeted. But as we do know, because they even got a stat out there. I didn't even have to see, I've been calling this, I've been saying it all these years, and I didn't even have to pull out the stats. Somebody went and pulled out the stats. It said Stephon Diggs from week 1 through week, what was it, 6 or 7? He averages 18 points in fantasy. And then that thing said from week 8 to 17, he averages 5.2 points in fantasy because he can't captain the code. I don't know how else I can say it. It even has this year's stats from week 1 through where we at? We're in week 12 through week 1 through week 8, right? Or week 9. He was eating the last 2 games, and they've been cold. I only call what I see. I don't try to be too funny about it, but y'all keep not seeing it, and I don't know what else to tell you. If you like Stephon Diggs, that's good. You get to like him between weeks 1 through 10 because when that cold hit, and if he ain't in no dome, well, you all see right now what it looked like with Stephon Diggs in the cold. Now I ain't gotta feel like just making this stuff up. I mean, my man Lance even came to me. He's showing me the numbers of all the years he's played with all the and I said, look at all the ones. See, you played all September, Lance. That's all September dates. He eats in September. I go look at them dates in December. Go look at late November. Yeah. He went from 11 in September to 5 catches, 4 catches, 30 yards, 27 yards in November, December, January. So again, you can have the numbers for 10 weeks. Me, I don't care for it. That's why I've never just been sold or ever drafted Stephon Diggs in fantasy. Somebody else can have him. You tell me who has ever won fantasy football, a championship, with Stephon Diggs on their roster. I've lost to teams, and I haven't even seen Stephon Diggs on that roster that I lost to. Normally, they put out that team. I'm not saying it's because of Stephon Diggs. I'm just saying, like, I can go somewhere else and make it to the playoffs without depending on Stephon Diggs and wondering, oh, it's getting cold. I hope he don't start dropping balls or not even getting the ball cut. I don't know what it is. Maybe he can't run and get the right separation because of the chili in his legs. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. But that's what I just had to get that little Stephon Diggs dig in there. Who wins, Dolphins or Jets tomorrow? That's a really good question. Dolphins or Jets? So the talk is Aaron Rodgers should be back by December 2nd at practice, which is all that. You know what? Look, everybody's like, no, this is impossible. That's really not possible. Here's why. What we know is it was an Achilles tear, right? They never told us how severe it was. They never told us what grade it was. They just said Aaron Rodgers is done for the season. That's all they said. Then they started talking about possibilities of come back in the playoffs because they won a game, that first game. Like, oh, okay, well, maybe he can come back. Now, look, it was a tear. I honestly think it wasn't that bad. Not the bad. It's keeping him out of the season or out of the off the team right now. I'm saying if he has the ability to play, like if you don't have a chance going into the playoffs, why come back? You're out for the season. But y'all got a chance to win. I don't know. That Achilles tear might not. They might have been able to heal enough that by December timeframe, he could play on it. I don't know. But in order to make, let me see something real quick. Before I open my mouth, I want to see something real quick. AFC East Division leader. I need to see who is like basically winning the division, basically. Let's go ahead and look. Why don't they show me division wins? It's weird. Go back. That's what I'm looking for. You have it. Let's see if you have it. All right, cool. Yeah, they have it. So I don't even know. I'm reading this right. Okay, I think I am. They just have them. Where are they spread out? That's weird. Okay. All right. So it looks like with the AFC East, this don't make no sense. So Miami is 2-1 in the division. I'm hoping I'm reading that right. And the Jets are 1-2. Jets are gonna have to win to even. They're in third place, so they're gonna have to win to even sniff the playoffs. Because Bills are sitting in second place, and the AFC is kind of wide open since Burrow and Watson went down. Who wins this weekend? All right, let's see. Who are we starting? Who are the Jets starting at quarterback? Let's go look at that. We know it's not. Is it Trevor Siemian or is it the other guy? That's what I need to realize. Or that's what I need to find out. Oh, I got it. I'm so stupid. All right, let's go here. What was it? Jets depth chart. All right, the depth chart for the Jets. That's what I'm looking for. We got. Where's my quarterback? All right, it's Tim Boyle. So they have Tim Boyle, a rookie. He's going up against pretty decent Dolphins defense. Ugh. Hmm. He's from Eastern Kentucky, huh? Ugh. I just don't see this kid coming in and beating up on the Miami Dolphins. The problem with it is Dolphins have been falling flat in the second half of football games, and I really don't understand why. Who's got the home game? Let me see. All right, here we go. I want to make sure. So it is Friday. It is. It's a home game for the Jets. They're 4-6, and they have a chance to still make the playoffs with that record. Guys, I'm gonna have to go with the ugly upset and give this one to the Jets. I don't know why, but I feel like it's gonna be an upset. So I'm going with the Jets. Yep, I'm going with the Jets. Hopefully, I'm right. But yeah, I have the Jets winning that game tomorrow. Maybe if this quarterback is anywhere near better than that boy, Zach Wilson, then yeah, they're going to win this game. So I'm going with the Jets. All right. All right, so I'm gonna come back to the chats in a bit, but I'm gonna head over, start doing some fantasy news and updates. Let's see. All right, so one day, Pete Carroll told reporters that Geno Smith is expected to play versus the 49ers, and running back Kenneth Walker is not. Bam, there's your answer. So Kenneth Walker is not playing. It's going to be Zach Cabernet. And let's see here. Let's go on these waiver wires. So week 12 waiver wire pickups. Yes, Zach Cabernet. If I see Jalen Reed on this list one more time, if people are dropping this kid after a game, what's wrong with y'all? Stop dropping Jalen Reed. You should not. I should keep. Why do I keep seeing his name on his waiver wire? He should have been off the waiver wire. Jeez, so should Downs. Demario Douglas, maybe. Ty Chandler, maybe. Elijah Moore, he might with maybe this quarterback that's coming into play. Maybe he plays a little better with Elijah Moore. Isaiah Likely, definitely, most definitely. Like I said in the beginning of the season, once Andrews goes down, it's Isaiah Likely's time. I'm not touching Zeke. Tutu Atwell, nah. Odell Beckham, yeah, I'll touch him till they get hurt. But I mean, yeah, I'll use him. All right, so our fantasy leaders. All right, for quarterbacks, at number 10, Patrick Mahomes with 188.36 points. Brock Purdy, 188.58 points. At number 9, Josh Dobbs. At number 8 with 191.54. He's scoring more points than Patrick Mahomes. CJ Stroud, 191.98. He stays at number 7. Dak Prescott, 194.26. He stays at number 6. Sam Howell, 200.42, stays at number 5. He's a top 5 scoring quarterback. A top 5 scoring quarterback. Sam Howell, the same person I told every single last one of y'all to take with the very last pick. Load up on all these different positions and take Sam Howell with your last pick. You'll have a top 5. Sam Howell, you just make me look good, bro. I love you. I'm getting your jersey. Thank you. All right, Lamar Jackson at number 4, 207.14. Justin, here's the thing. Lamar Jackson was the trade-off for Jalen Hurts. What do I mean by that? Well, who did I have at the top? I said you draft Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts with one of your first picks, maybe your second, right? If you forego Jalen Hurts, your next option is Lamar Jackson. Point blank. Basically, you traded a 4-4-2 or 2-4-4. At number 3, Justin Herbert. You got a top 3 scoring fantasy quarterback. Staley, and you're gonna get fired. You get fired. You're gonna get fired. I'm not even gonna have to say it anymore. This next game, this is the one. This is gonna be a holiday game. This will be people come. You are costing people money and walking out the stadium. You suck as a coach. Just be real. You suck. I don't know why you get the support you get, but you suck. All right. Jalen Hurts, number 2, 224.38 points. And the god of football, Josh Allen, at number 1, at 247.10 points. All right. Running backs. Let's see. Joe Mixon, 140.30 points at number 10. Alvin Kamara, 143.30 at number 9. Jamar Gibbs has climbed the charts at number 8 at 144.10. DeAndre Swift at number 7 at 149.70. Rachaad White has really climbed the charts at number 6 at 150.30. Josh Jacobs at number 5 at 151.60. Brian Robinson at number 4 at 162.20. Number 3, Travis Etienne at 179.20. Raheem Mostert at number 2 at 180.90. And Christian McCaffrey blowing everybody out the water at 241.90. Your NFL MVP. One of them. Yeah, it's a race because here comes that other one. At number 10, Adam Thielen at 175.20 points. At number 9, Puka Nacua at 177.80. At number 8, DJ Moore at 182 flat. Jamar Chase at number 7 at 189.70. Number 6, Amon-Ra St. Brown at 192.10. Number 5, A.J. Brown at 205.30. Number 4, Stephon Diggs at 208.50. Number 3, C.D. Lamb at 214.70. Number 2, Keenan Allen at 232.66. And these two players literally hop skipped over Stephon Diggs. And they can play in the cold. And at number 1, another NFL MVP racer, Tyreek Hill at 254.90, blowing everybody out the water. And last but not least, we have our tight ends. At number 10, Jake Ferguson at 101.60. Evan Ingram, 104.50 at number 9. Number 8, Dalton Kincaid at 104.60. Number 7, Dalton Schultz at 112.30. Thank you, Dalton, because you have been a gold mine from the day I told people to plug you in. Cole Kmet, 123.10. You are actually dropping. Sam Laporta, 125.20. You have been a gold mine yourself, sir. Thank you. Mark Andrews, that will drop, but it's 135.40, but he's out for the season, unfortunately. I know that's you, Mark. Oh, no. Is he out or IR? I have time to go look. I got to go find that out, though. I think he's out for the season. George Kittle at 138. At number 3, Travis Kelce at 156.10. At number 2, and number 1, TJ Hockenson at 170.60 with Josh Dobbs. Mr. Get the job done. All right, those are your tight ends. And here's a fantasy question for everybody on this Thanksgiving Day. Here we go. What players are you most thankful for this holiday season? All right, plug that in the chat. Tell me what player has been that guy every week for you. Even if he had to cough up a game of a point, he have a good game. But you know what, guy? You are always a plug-in. You are always a stick and stay. Who is that guy that has done it for you all year? Who makes you thankful? Who makes you smile this Thanksgiving? Plug those players in the chats for Coach, guys. All right, let's see here. Aiden, what we got? Should I trade A.J. Brown and Warren for Brees, Amara, and Cabernet? No, absolutely not. That is a no-go. So I understand that Cabernet is emerging, but Kenneth Walker is still there. I understand that Amara St. Brown is playing good, but you have A.J. Brown. And Brees Hall is a good pickup. But let's say the Jets fall tomorrow and lose to Miami. You don't want Brees Hall the rest of the way. They're done. Their season is done. They're not going to the playoffs. Ain't no you point to playing hard. No. You have technically you have two playoff-ready players in A.J. Brown and Warren. Nah, you good, bro. Only thing good you be getting at this is possibly Brees Hall if the Jets just emerge to something after this game tomorrow. And Amara. That's it. Who, by the way, does tend to get hurt. So, personally, I would stick with A.J. Brown and Warren. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my guy. Well, I got Kittle. Nice. Hey, and did you go get, I know you don't have him because you didn't need him last week because you started Burrow, but did you go get Tommy? Did you go get Tommy DeVito? That's I'm telling you, go sneak that kid, bro. I'm telling you, go get him. Tank Dell, who is my most thankful for. Yes, sir. Hey, to be quite honest with you, Dave, I think Tank Dell might be everybody's because this kid, I think I've helped him. I was like 3 or 4 people at my job on different fantasy leagues. All of them got Tank Dell because all of them have asked me, "Yeah, go get him. You see his number? You see what he's doing with Stroud? Go get him." Oh no, this not number. No. Tank Dell, go get Tank Dell. Nico Collins is good. Go get Tank Dell. Hell, Brown is good too. He got 3 receivers and a tight end. And then look at Singletary. Why is Singletary running so good? Why is Singletary not gashing everybody for 100 some odd yards? Because you scared of CJ Stroud's 300 something yard arm. That's why. That boy putting up big numbers. Remember, this is the same guy everybody tried to crap on because he didn't do good on that Wonderlic test. How y'all wonder looking now? Huh? How I look now? This man is a rookie in the talks of being MVP. I give him both accolades. I'm sorry. He has the least turnovers in the league. He has the most. He is second by just. It's like if Sam Howell don't do it to me though, just happens to just. It's all. It's almost like CJ and Sam are fighting for it, and I love it. I love it. Okay, whoever's calling these offensive plays, well, I know who's calling Washington. He's gonna be the head coach real soon. But whoever's calling the offensive plays for the Houston Texans, give that man a coaching award for that team at least. I know he may not be able to get something big, but somebody has gotten CJ Stroud looking better than Josh Allen, better than my guy Herbert. Okay, he looking better than Mahomes right now. Real talk. Let's be real. What he look like? You gonna sit there and tell me you are not scared to play the Houston Texans right now? You got confidence to go out there and do what you can do because I see confidence in them. Oh yeah, they're a machine right now. So I don't know, but what did I come here to? What come here to? Tommy DeVito praise. Yeah, you came into some Tommy DeVito praise, bro. All right, y'all. Carl just hates guys. It's okay. But yes, we get some Tommy DeVito praise. Okay, it is fantasy, and he's got some fantasy numbers. Granted, it's been 2 weeks. One was 13, and that was good because it was a crappy game, but he still dropped 13. But he came out there next week, skyrocketed in yards, skyrocketed in completions, skyrocketed in touchdowns. He went from 1 to 3. He went from 86 to 287. He went from 15 to something to 18 to 26 or something like that, or 21 to 20. That's called progression. I like it. People need a quarterback. Burrow is out. Watson is out. Sam Howell should be on your roster. You see what I'm saying? Baker Mayfield should be on your roster. So who's left? Tommy. Call up Tommy, baby. You was one of them. Of course I was. That boy playing good football. Good football. Giants look like crap, and he came out and made them look like what? And show beat Washington, who should have won that game, who definitely needed to win that game because they messed up my prediction of them beating the Cowboys at the end of the season and catapulting into the playoffs and putting them in third, and that get fired and Vance get the job and all that. But yeah, I get it. But hey, ain't that what you want? Do you want him to play bad against a terrible defense? No. You want him to have confidence, right? That matters. And hey, it ain't his fault. Nobody stopped his completions. He still dropped 22 points in fantasy. He still dropped 3 touchdowns. All I'm saying is, if I told people to go pick up Tommy DeVito last week and you picked him up, you had 22 points at your quarterback position where you didn't have a quarterback. That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to be all off Joe Burrow. What you going to do now? Everybody ain't got a Purdy. Everybody ain't got a Herbert. I'm just saying, give me one more week with him. If he do it again, you got let's just say you got a quarterback. I just said he looked bad. I said he only had 86 yards. I said he had 13 points in a horrible game. You have people who have horrible games and only give you 5. I'm saying he gave you above 10 points in a bad game, and then comes out the second week and literally does a 360 from that game. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we got 3 games today. Let's go and check those out. See who we are starting and sitting. All right, so we got who's playing today? About an hour and a half. We got Packers and Lions. All right, so I know the Packers are dealing with a lot of injuries. Let's go look at that real quick, actually, because I got the Lions winning this game, hands down. Like I don't have Green Bay winning this, so that's not my point. We talking about starting and sitting people. So let's go look at these depth charts. Now we got the Packers, and now we got Lions. I always go to the depth chart when because I like to look at there's a certain order they put things in on the depth chart. It just makes it easier for me to read off, so I can know who's playing, who's not playing. Like I can look at all the defensive players, who's injured, so I can see who's basically who's matched up against who. If if the passing game is going to have an edge, if the rushing game is going to have it, stuff like that. All right, so we got Jordan Love. Aaron Jones is out. Agent Dillon is questionable, so they don't have a run game. I'm not playing Christian Watson. There's always Romeo Doubs and Jalen Reed for me. But I'm not going to start Jordan Love. Not today. No Jordan Love. Let's see. Defense. They got questionables, but it looks like everybody's playing. So, no, nobody's out. Only person that's out is Aaron Jones. All right, that's good. So, yeah, start. The only ones you want to start from Green Bay are Romeo Doubs and Jalen Reed. For the Detroit Lions, you got to start both David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. You got to start them both. Both of them going to get touches. So, yeah, I'm going with both of them in this game. I'm going with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Do not start Jared Goff. The defense is still pretty stiff. So, yeah, don't start Jared Goff. Sam Laporta is a start. Yeah, so it's for me, it's Sam Laporta. Maybe Jameson Wilson. If you're in a deep league, 12, 14, 16-man league, and you need a flex for like 7 plus points, that's where you plug in Jameson Williams. Anything less, 10, 8-man league, you don't need him. He shouldn't even be on your roster. Not nothing bad. I just think they have so many mouths to feed right now. He comes in last, basically, with targets. All right, so that's the starting sits for the Green Bay and the Lions game. We got Cowboys and Commanders. Of course, Sam Howell is a start. Which I thought I was going to say. No, Sam Howell is a start. Brian Robinson is a start. You can run on the Giants defense. So Brian Robinson is a start. Let me see. Terry McLaurin. Ooh, Jahan, let me look at you, Dotson. I need to look at your numbers. They're all right. It's their first matchup too, huh? Yeah. And it's in Dallas. And I need them to win. I need Washington to win. Can they do it on the back of Jahan Dotson? Yeah, start Jahan Dotson. Don't start Curtis Samuel and start Logan Thomas. Yep. All right. As for Dallas, Dak Prescott is a start. CeeDee Lamb is a start. Brandon Cooks is a start. And that's it, because I don't think their running game has gotten any better. And, Jake Ferguson is a start as well. Those are your starts for the Washington and the Cowboys game. And our last game of the day, 49ers and Seahawks. I am starting Brock Purdy, Brandon Ayuk, Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuels, George Kittle, starting the whole game. I'm also starting DK Metcalf and the rookie, Negua, I think is how I pronounce his name, and Zach Cabernet. Defensive-wise, I'm starting the 49ers defense. I'm not starting the Cowboys or the Commanders. Actually, yeah, I'm going to start the Cowboys defense. I like Sam High, but as I keep saying every week, that boy needs to clean up his turnovers. He's going to get a ball over to the Cowboys at least twice. So, yeah, Cowboys defense, you can start just because they are going to get points based off of that. So you might get like 10, 11 points off the Cowboys defense. And the Lions and Packers, I am starting the Lions defense. Absolutely. Give me the Lions defense. All right, so let's get back to the chat, see if there's anything in there. Okay. All right, let me double check, make sure there's not any news. Oh, there's one more piece. Tyreek Hill is still on pace for 2,000 yards receiving. All right, so we got those 3 games getting ready to start. I just want to check. Sorry for the pause. Just want to make sure I didn't miss any news or anything else before I sign off. But everybody enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy these wonderful 3 games that we have today. It's going to be so fun to watch today. I love Thanksgiving games. They just, I don't know, they're more soothing to watch. It's all about the turkey. Who's getting that turkey at the end? You know what I mean? That's the fun part about it. It's the win and loss part. But yeah, who's getting the turkey? You know, who gets to get that first bite? You know what I mean? So it's always fun to see that part. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We have, of course, the start and sit for that Jets-Miami game. And, of course, we have our regular show where we basically go over all the games for Sunday and Monday and recap for today's games. This is going to be really fun. So stay tuned. Enjoy your holiday. Reach out to Coach if you have any fantasy questions. You reach me out at OTF Podcast MIA. OTF Podcast MIA. That's my handle on Twitter or X. Gotta forget that's the name of it now. And also on Instagram. So if you have any fantasy questions, please hit me up on one of those. Don't hit me up in the chat groups. We have a lot of chat groups. The only problem is those notifications in those chat groups, there's so much. And I got so much going on that I don't get to stay. I'm not in the chat groups as much. So you have to send me more of a personal message in Instagram because I'll be able to get to those a little bit quicker. So enjoy your holiday. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Coach is out. I don't know.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.